Can you hear us? We can't hear you. Are you talking? Oh, well, she's frozen in time, you all.
I think she paused.
I'm not sure what she did, Christian. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. We didn't have any music this morning, but we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, I am Darlene Jenkins. You have joined us for Financial Fed Fridays.
Yes.
And I have a special guest here with me from Lafayette Credit Union, and I'm going to give him an opportunity to talk in just a little bit.
Yes.
But welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
From
Thank you,
Lafayette Federal Credit Union for being here with us.
Thank you.
We have formed a partnership, and I'm going to get more into that. But if you're just joining us for the first time, I wanted to let you know that this webinar, it takes place every Friday at 10 a.m., and we also broadcast on Facebook Live simultaneously. And what we're doing, the whole purpose of our Financial Fed Friday series, one of the things that we're doing is that we're pulling back the curtain so that you can get an in-depth understanding of not only your federal employee benefits that you have or your state or local benefits, but we're also giving you the best retirement investment options that are available. Now, if you would like to join us live here online, please go and register at www.ritabrollinevents.com. And of course, if you're on Facebook, please go to our page, like us and follow us. We give great information there as well. You can like us on Facebook at Your AB Solutions. So welcome, everyone. The whole purpose why Rita and I started this Fed Friday series is just to help you understand your benefits, the money that you have, your spending habits, how all of that ties together, and to support and offer you solutions that will enable you to reach your financial destination. And as I said, I am Darlene Jenkins. My partner, Rita Bailey, she's with us remotely. She'll be with us only for a little bit. Rita, can you hear us?
I think she's still frozen.
She's frozen in time, but you all can see she's with us. But that's Dr. Rita Bailey Rowland. And as I said, I have a special guest with me, leaning in.
Hello,
Chris
everyone.
From Lafayette Credit Union. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to just give a brief disclaimer. The following presentation is going to be very generic in approach. Without having information on your individual situation, we cannot customize what we have here. But the good news is, if you contact us, that's what we're here for, to help you put together a customized, individualized financial plan for yourself. So with that in mind, please accept the information that we're going over as general in nature and apply it where you see a fit in your situation. But again, you can customize that to fit your situation. So thank you so much for understanding. Now, as we said, this is May, our last week in May, and the theme for May was your financial tree to bear fruit. And the way to do that is that we are pruning that financial tree. Now, last week, Rita went over different accounts, and we are getting a view of the graduation because Rita is at a graduation, and so we're seeing everything. But last week, Rita went over and discussed the different accounts that you have. And I just want to piggyback on that before I bring on Chris to go over, because he ties directly into some of these areas. So other personal accounts that you want to consider having in your portfolio: annuities and the income riders. That's very important as you start preparing for your retirement and structuring your income plan. Also, IRAs and Roth IRAs. What are going to be the best options, and how do you structure that in your financial plan? Again, Rita and I, we're here to help you with these things. You have mutual funds, stocks, bonds, options, ETFs. Now, these are some of these accounts. Rita and I, we don't hold the proper licensure for. However, if you're interested in these things, you can always contact. We do have someone here that we work with, but if you have an individual stockbroker, of course, these are areas that he can help you in. But keep in mind, many of the above mentioned, they're not insured by the FDIC, and the profits may be subject to capital gain taxes based on the length of time that you have held them, held your positions, and how long, when you cash them out. So just keep that in mind. But of course, we're always here as a point of contact for you. Now, other debt obligations, Rita and I, we're heavy about making sure you stay out of debt and just, make that debt work for you. So when you get ready to retire, like, I want my car paid off. But please know that is not the last car you're going to ever own. You will more than likely purchase another vehicle. So on your next purchase, is it going to be an outright purchase or a lease? What's going to be the best option for you? Your credit cards, and we've talked about this extensively. Make sure you understand the important terms and offers. Are they offering you any type of rewards with those credit cards, such as points, mileage for airline tickets? Also, your credit could be a factor. If you don't have good credit, you could be paying higher interest rates. And Christian I'm going to let him take over, because other things, student loans. I know I have a junior in high school. Many of you have graduating seniors. If you have to get student loans, what type of loans are you going to get? Private loans, federal loans, what are you going to get? And also, if you are trying to get a loan, what is going to be the best type of loan for you, as well as, it's still going to depend on your credit ratio. So I'm going to let Christian take over from here, because all of these things that we are talking about, he has direct access you at Lafayette Federal Credit Union.
That's
so please,
right.
Christian.
Thank you so much, Darlene. All right. So, hi everyone. Again, let me introduce myself once again in case there's new people, and then also for Facebook Live. My full name is Christian Kuzme. Please feel free to call me Chris. Okay, that's perfectly fine, because I know that my last name sometimes is a little bit hard to pronounce. But yes, just like Darlene was mentioning, I work for Lafayette Federal Credit Union, and yes, we do have a lot of these products that she mentioned. And again, as a partnership with AB Solutions, there's a lot of things that we're going to be working basically back and forth. So in case that when I keep moving forward on the presentation and you feel interested in one of those products, we are always going to be back and forth basically with AB Solutions, not necessarily in with you as a client basically, but as just making sure that you're well taken care of from both sides, right?
Right.
Perfect. So again, let me move forward with a little bit of the information. So I know a lot of us, I personally, a little bit of background from me, I'm sorry. I used to work for Capital One 2 years ago. So I do have experience with banking for about 5 years. And I have experience mainly with commercial bank, of course. So I know the difference with a bank once you have a regular commercial bank and the credit union. So I think I can say I really like working for credit unions. Okay.
Yes, credit unions, They love us a little, in my opinion, love us just a little bit more.
Yes, I mean, and one big thing that I see from credit unions is the community mentality that they have. And again, one of the big things is us coming out to the community and helping not only with, we like to do financial literacies, we like to do sponsorships, we like to do like charitable things like that, things to help the community. But let me keep moving forward on this presentation. Okay, so what is a credit union? A credit union, again, as you can see here, is a nonprofit making money cooperative whose members can borrow money from pool deposits at low interest rates. Okay, so again,
it must be us, because hey, Christian is new and he doesn't. There we go. It's working again.
There you go. Awesome. So, and then again, the main thing with credit unions, and I think that I like to explain this way to make it easier, is if you think about it, a bank has shareholders, right? And shareholders are like the owners, so they want to make money out of the bank. So that's why banks charge you fees on almost everything, because they want to make the money, right? With a credit union, you have volunteers that volunteer for the board to make decisions for the credit union. So in this way, there's not basically like a specific owner that is always looking to make money. It's this volunteers, board of directors that they have accounts with the credit union, and they want to be able to bring more benefits to the community and the members. So basically giving back to the community in what? In lower interest rates and better rates and lower interest rates.
Great.
So, yeah, so those are like, I guess that's the biggest and main difference within banks and credit unions. And just to tell you a little bit about Lafayette, we were founded in 1935, so we've been in business for over 80 years. And I know a lot of people are like, I've never heard of you guys. Well, because as you know, credit unions don't do a lot of commercials. We don't do ads. We don't go out in the TV, radio, because again, we're more on giving back to the community, but we are expanding ourselves. We actually acquired one credit union last year. So we are growing, and that's a big thing with credit unions. When credit unions are stable and strong, they tend to acquire smaller credit unions that are looking to either dissolve or or just get acquired by other credit unions. So that tells you a lot about Lafayette and how big we are. And then again, one of our biggest things is to provide you with a top-notch customer service. So
which is very important.
Yes, it is very important for you guys and for anyone, I guess, that is doing banking, right? You're putting your money in a financial institution. You want to be able to make sure that if you call someone, they're going to answer you. So that's a big, big thing with me. Let me just show you. This is my cell phone. This is my work cell phone. So later in the presentation, I will be sharing with you guys my work cell phone number, which you can call me, text me anytime in case that you need any assistance from me.
Great.
Perfect.
How many of you have your banking person's information? Cell phone, that is. Go ahead, Christian. I'm sorry.
Of course. And then again, one of the things that we have done, basically kind of looking at the fees that banks charge you and things like that, we have come up with a 200 savings compared to bankings in a year round. So that's a big savings, like thinking about monthly fees. And then I guess if you put all those fees, right, that they charge you with wires, with things like that, we do charge those, but they're always a little bit lower than what the banks charge you. So again, those are an average of savings, right, that you will get on a yearly basis, basically.
Great.
Let me continue. And then again, we also always have exclusive offers designated to our members, right? So I'm not sure if you guys know, but to become a member of a credit union, you have to be basically working at a certain organization or company or things like that. But with Lafayette, we have opened our membership to anybody who lives within the United States. So if you guys live within Washington, D.C., Virginia, and Maryland, very easy. Just fill out an application, send me a copy of your ID, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else. Now, if you live outside of these 3 states, you will need to become a member of something that we have called, that is all-flag. Just pay $10 per lifetime, and then you can become a member of the credit union and enjoy all the benefits that we bring to you guys. Okay. Let me continue. I know that we have a few things to cover. I'm not gonna spend too much time in this. This is basically the same thing that I already talked about. What we do as a credit union, the benefits that we bring to our members, and the benefits again that we're bringing also as to the clients and partners and members of AB Solutions as partners with us as well. Okay, so we got to this, to the full service financial institution that we are. I know that a lot of people think credit unions are limited to a lot of products, or because we're smaller, we don't offer. Actually, Lafayette, like I mentioned, we are pretty strong, medium, large credit union. So we're not that small credit union that is still offering just the basic products. We actually are a full financial institution that can offer many products. But like I mentioned before, we will be partnering with AB Solutions. So there's a lot of things that will be going back and forth in terms of, with us, we'll be mainly basically offering to you guys the savings and the checking, and then the other products will be coming from AB Solutions, okay? But as you guys can see, we do have checkings, savings, we do have IRA accounts, we do have CDs as well, and our CDs are great. Do you mind getting me?
Sure.
We will be sending this, or Rita, I think, or Darlene will be sending
we have
this.
a lot of information from the credit union that we're going to be sending this out. And let me just let you all know, also, Rita and I, we have spoken with Christian Chris.
Yes.
And, we don't just partner with anyone. Rita and I, we believe in customer service and having quality partnerships. And we have spoken several times on here for the need to have no money accounts, but money that you put away. This isn't for the young you. This is for the older you that is coming. And so the information that Chris is sharing with us and the services that Lafayette can offer to us, I was just saying about the loans, making sure you have good loans, recognizing the terms and conditions. And so speak to some of the loan offerings that Lafayette
so that's what I was going to get to. Yes. So loan services, we do have new and used auto loans or motorcycles or even RVs and boats as well. We offer those. And our terms are great compared to other financial institutions that you will see out there. We do have personal lines of credits, as you can see. You can apply either if you want it just to be an overdraft or if you want it to be a personal line of credit that you want to be constantly using for any of your needs, of course. Personal signature loans, basically, we don't need anything. We don't need any collateral for those loans. So basically, it's just kind of like applying for a credit card. You will go, you apply, you just basically, if it's done, we just check your credit. We take 2 of your most recent pay stubs. You sign the contract, and that's basically it. So there's no collateral. I know a lot of places that do personal loans, they try to get like either your car as a collateral or your house or something like that, right? In this case, we don't. We also offer nice credit card rates, and our credit card, it's good. We do have like a reward program, but it's mainly in-house. So it's like a reward program where you go into a website and you'll see like all the things that you can get with the points that you make. You can also use them for traveling as well. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty nice. We offer mortgages, HELOCs. We offer products. Our mortgages are very, very good, actually. I should say this year we implemented a no down payment mortgage. So we have one of those products.
Did you all hear that? No down payment mortgage in this climate. I'm sorry, I didn't. That just almost
and we
set
do.
my hair on fire.
Yes. So again, that's what I'm saying. I know that I tell this to a lot of people, and I always tell them this. In case that you had a bank institution currently already, right? There's no need for you to close it. In case that you want to keep it, it's okay, keep it, but also give it a try to a credit union. And if possible, give us a try, right? And just see, I tell people, it's like when you go shopping, right? If you're shopping for shoes and you go to Macy's and JCPenney and you see the same shoes, you want to get the lowest price of the shoes, right?
Absolutely.
Same thing with the loans. You want to just compare them, and then you'll see the benefit within a credit union and the difference with a bank, of course. And then again, like I mentioned, we do have leisure loans as well, which is for boats, or if you are trying to buy a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, things like that, or again, an RV. So we do have those type of loans for you guys.
RV, you're talking Rita's language there. Go ahead.
Yes. So, all right, let me continue with that, okay? So that's for the products and services. And then again, I'm happy to answer any questions. I'll be sharing my contact information later on. And then again, we will be in contact. We'll be sending some information to you guys later on so you guys can communicate with us directly. But the convenience of banking with Lafayette, we have online banking. So you can go to our website, sign up, and then you can check your accounts online. We have a mobile application. You can download it. You can use your mobile deposit. So in case that you receive a check or you're not close to one of our branches, go ahead and take a picture of it. It will be deposited in your account. We have ATM deposits as well. And then I know that a lot of people know this and think about it, but I know that credit unions tend to be a little bit smaller than banks, of course, so we don't have as many branches. So our branches, we have 9 branches within the district. So 3 in Virginia, 3 in Washington, D.C., and 2 in Maryland, which again, I can share that information with you guys. Where are they located? But we are also part of a shared network of ATMs and branches. So honestly, if you compare to one of our regular commercial banks, in terms of branching in ATMs, we probably have more than what they have when we share those, right? So credit unions, because they tend to be a little bit smaller, they all get together and they share their branching. So more than 6,400 share branches in all United States. And I'm telling you, I've traveled to other states, Louisiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, and I go to my application, I look for a branch or an ATM within the zip code that I'm in. Very easy to go in, and then it'll tell you what the branches is, the times, the hours, the address, and the name of the institution. So it's very, very convenient, very easy to use. ATMs as well, we have over 100,000. And just to be quick with it, we have Rite Aid, CVS, 7-Eleven, Target, and Walgreens. Those are the main ones basically that I can think of, but there's other ones that we are part of.
Well, you said 7-Eleven, Christian.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so, CVS?
Yeah. CVS, Rite Aid, Target.
Do we shop anywhere else, you all? No, let me just stop. We do.
I use Target a lot. I love it.
Yes.
But
and
yes.
Christian, let me just ask you this before we move on. What is the age to open up an account? And the reason I'm asking this is because this is a great way. Remember, you don't have to be a part of any affinity group to join this organization, to join this credit union. Lafayette is affinity free. You just show up and you can be a part of a credit union, whereas with other credit unions, you have to be a part in some way of that group or family member. So if you have teenage children, can they get an account? Do you all have children's account to teach them banking? Because this is a great way to, number one, show them how to bank, and number two, start teaching them the concept that Rita and I talk about of having a no money account. You put it over here because, as he said, you don't have to necessarily close the accounts where you are, where you develop that banking relationship, but this is a new avenue for you to explore.
So yes, so our membership is open to anybody, any age, basically. So in case, so the way that we work and the way that we actually advise people is like, if you're opening accounts for any kid that is younger than, I say, 13, 14, 15, right? They're not in high school yet. They're maybe in middle school. You want to open them an account. You can do an account where you are the main person in the account, and basically your child, their name is there, but they're not able to use the account, right? So it's an account for them, but you can do it just to save money. Now, there's those accounts that if your kid is in high school already, or they want to use a debit card, you can open that account for them and then have them access so they can, you'll sign a paper so they can use the debit card basically and have access to the account.
Okay.
But yes, anybody can use. All right, and
we're almost finished, you all. Yes. I appreciate you hanging in there with us.
Thank you so much. Yes. So real quick, I did mention this is just, if you go to the website, type in our website, go to locations, put in your zip code, it'll tell you all the branches or all the ATMs that we have close to. And then these are all the logos of all the places that we are able to use basically. So we're very, 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 very accessible to anybody. Big thing with this, credit unions are also insured the same exact way as the FDIC. It's just a different, the name is different. As you can see here, NCUA, it's basically the name, so it's National Credit Union Association. Is the same amount, it works exactly the same way. So,
and this is a government agency as well.
Exactly, yes, as well. And actually with credit unions, the difference is that with credit unions, we pay like a fee for having that insurance. So we are actually protected. It's like if you're paying your car insurance, life insurance. Banks don't necessarily pay for it. They are demanded to have it, but we pay. So we know that the money is secure with the credit union, most definitely. All right, and let me come up to the end of it and share with you the awesome promotions that we have for you. Yes. So other than the other promotions that we're gonna send you for the current promotions that we have now, I actually was able to get a promotion for all the members and basically members and partners of AB Solutions. That I can get you up to $200 basically if you sign up with a credit union. Okay, so again, we are in the business of giving back to the community, helping the community. So again, if you open a savings with us, we'll give you $50, right? If you open a checking with us, we'll give you another $50. If you want to do direct deposit with us, we'll give you another $50. And if you apply for any type of loan with us, we'll give you another $50. Okay, so you can add up to $200 that easy. There's there's nothing hard that you have to do. The only thing is that you do have to contact directly to me, because and I can meet you anywhere because I have a laptop, I have the accessibility to go anywhere. But the thing is that if you guys go to the branch or you guys want to do it online, we also have those avenues basically, but they're not offering the promotion. The promotion comes directly from my department to you guys as a partners with AB Solutions. Okay, so.
And what does it take to open? How much does your initial deposit have to be to start a savings or a checking?
Right. So to start as member of the credit union, you become a member owner. So when you buy a share of the credit union, basically is $50. Those $50 are yours, and it's always going to be on your savings account. Okay. So they're not going to be taken away or anything like that. It's your money, is going to be there. The only thing that we ask is the money to stay there while you're a member of the credit union. Okay. If in 6 months from now you decide to leave the credit union, you're more than welcome to take your $50 plus the interest that it earned on the savings account.
Great.
So because it's not just sitting there, it's also going to be earning interest. Yes.
Okay. So you put in $50. That's 100% match.
Yes.
On your money. So you open the account with $50. Day one, your account balance is $100.
Exactly. Yes.
My grandmother used to say, "You can't beat that with a stick." So go ahead,
and so that's pretty much it. And this will be my contact information. I know Rita and Darlene have my contact information as well. They will be sharing it with you. And I'm very accessible. Like I mentioned, that is my work cell phone number, my direct email address. I'm able to meet you guys anywhere that you guys want, or here in the office, or in one of our branches, anywhere. We're very open to meet anywhere. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate you coming here. We're always trying to give you and bring you the best services and opportunities that are out there to help you reach your financial destination and help your money grow. So thank you so much. This is going to be a great partnership. As you saw, if you open up the account, you open it up with 50, they give you 50 right away. Again, some good ideas for your children, for you to start having money going over there, growing for you. A vacation club, putting extra money away for retirement. These are all great ideas. Yeah. So in summary, do something today that your future self will thank you for. This is a great opportunity. That's why we're bringing it to you. Of course, ABS, we are a full service financial solutions firm. We can help you with retirement planning, estate planning. We're helping you make sure you can get the best loans and accounts. Our insurance services, we're designed to help you with your life insurance, protect your families, your income, even in retirement with long-term care, helping you get your credit and debt together. Now, next month, you all, we're going to be discussing annuities and retirement planning. This is going to be so important, and our partnership with Lafayette is going to come into play as well. So as we always say, planning is just bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. Let Affordable Benefit Solutions help you chart your course. This is our contact information. We appreciate you hanging on here a little longer. If you joined us in the middle of the presentation, we had our special guest here from Lafayette Credit Union, Chris Kuzmi.
Yes.
I got it, Chris Kuzmi, with us. We'll have him back again. They have a lot of promotions going on. If you open an account, they match your money dollar for dollar, $50 in, $50 deposited. That's right. And that's for any account that you open, including a loan.
Yes.
So great way to start off this Memorial Day weekend. We appreciate you sticking with us. We'll see you back here next week on the broadcast. And when you come, bring 1, 2, 3 with you. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please type them in right now. So Chris can feel free to answer them. So please, if you have any questions, comments, let us know. I'm sorry, Facebook, I don't have a way. My partner, Rita, she normally does that. I'm not technologically advanced enough to get it on my phone. So I don't know. Let me try to unmute Rita. Are you going to say something, Rita?
Yeah.
Rita, you need to unmute yourself. Go ahead, talk.
I am unmuted. I'm just going to say bye because it's getting loud. The ceremony is beginning.
Somehow another, I don't know what's going on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Talk again.
I was just saying the ceremonies have started. The graduation is about to begin. So from the question center We say hello to congratulations to the class of 2018 of Oxon High. Look at the
Oxon
school.
Hill, girl. Oxon Hill.
Oxon Hill High, yeah. They're getting ready to get started. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
so we're going to be sending out the information that Christian has in reference to the promotion. So we don't have any questions. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Dwayne. We had 2 phone callers. Please give our office a call if you would like to get the information because you can't see it. You can reach us on 301-577-6340 to get the information. Awanda, I know you're in Tennessee. However, give us a call. This is still a great opportunity for you to take advantage of, even in Tennessee. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Tawana. Dwayne, we appreciate you. So if we don't have any questions, we're going to sign off. Thank you, Facebook, for taking the time to stay here with us. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. We do have one chat. Let's see real quick here. Yes, thank you. Okay, so you all have a very safe and wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And as I said, we'll see you back here next week on the broadcast. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.